根据银行出的价钱去买的。
Now here you shouldn't, as a Muslim, shouldn't offer low price.
那个我们身为穆斯林，我不能比他出的价还要低的。
You should offer the market price.
我们要去根据市场合理的价钱去。
This is one kind of auction.
这是一种拍卖。
Another kind of auction is that there is a house.
另外一种拍卖是有一个房子。
Inside that house there are a lot of furniture.
这个房子里面有很多的家具。
And it is opened as an auction for anyone to come and buy.
那么这个里面呢，它是公开给大家进去里面去买。
Now, first of all, here there is no market price.
在这边的话，它是没有什么市场价钱。
Because they are second hands.
因为这些是二手货。
This laptop, for example, I consider it 90% new.
比方说像我的这个笔电，它是90%新。
You consider it 10% new.
我认为它90%新，可是你觉得它只有1%新而已。
So this is something opened, you can go and buy.
那这个呢是比较公开的，你可以去买。
But also, you have to be pious.
但是我们还是要有一个虔诚的心。
Allah says in Quran, do not look down on the things of others.
那么阿拉说，我们不要去看不起人家的东西。
So you have to be realistic and reasonable, and you have to be pious.
我们要合理一点，要实际一点，要有这个虔诚的心。
This is regarding the auctions.
这是这个有关于拍卖。
The second question is related to jinn.
第二个是跟精灵有关的。
The sister is saying that what if someone who was occupied by a jinn,
如果有个人他被精灵附身，
and this jinn really wants to go out but cannot?
这个精灵很想离开这个人的身体，可是他没有办法离开。
This doesn't happen.
这个是不会发生的。
How to take out the jinn from the body?
要怎么样把精灵从这个人的身体带出来？
It is not that we are using our power.
我们不是用我们自己的能力，
We are using the power of Allah.
我们是用安拉的能力。
And Allah already told us this treatment. It is in Quran, according to Quran and according to the Prophet Muhammad SAW, the treatment is available.
那么根据古兰经跟先生话后的这样的一个治疗的方式是可以获得的。
The one who is occupied by jinn, first he should admit that he is occupied by jinn. He should admit that he is different.
一个人
He has a problem.
他被精灵附身的话，首先第一个他必须要自己承认说他觉得身体不太对劲，他可能怀疑觉得自己有被精灵附身。
But he is weak, so someone else should help.
但是这个被附身的人，因为他比较虚弱，要外面的人来帮他。
So they sit together, or a group of Muslims, they try to help, and they start to recite Quran.
所以说可以跟他说在一起，或者是一群的穆斯林大家一起来念诵古兰经来帮助他。
According to Hadith, the Prophet Muhammad SAW says, the house in which Al-Baqarah, the second chapter number 2, is being recited every day in that house, jinn will never get in.
先知穆罕默德说，有一个房子，这个房子里面的人都有在念诵古兰经第2章第255节的话，精灵绝对不会进去。
So, when we are helping someone who thinks that jinn are controlling him or whatever, we read Al-Fatiha and we read chapter 2.
那么，如果有一个人他果很的怀疑，或是他自己觉得他有被精灵附身的话，那么我们就要对着他念诵第1章Al-Fatiha，还有第2章的这个255节。
Now in chapter 2, we have ayah 255, which is ayat al-Kursi. It is functional for this.
那么第2章的第250节，它的作用就是为了这个。
And we have the last 3 chapters that we were talking about them today.
还有最后的今天讲的这3章。
Now those are the basic from Quran.
这些呢是古兰经的一个基础。
How about supplication?
那么至于这个祈祷文呢？
The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, the one who says, Bismillahi alladhi la yadurru ma'asmihi shay'un fil ardi wala fis sama'i wa huwa as-sami'ul basir. This supplication, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, the one who says this supplication will be protected by Allah the whole day. If he say it in the morning, when he say it at night, he will be protected at night.
先知穆罕默德说，就是如果我们念诵刚刚这个伊玛念的这一段的古兰经，这一段的这个祈祷文的话， 白天念的话，白天就会得到保护；在晚上念，晚上就得到保护。
Now, you are saying that the jinn wants to go out but cannot.
你说这个精灵想出去，但是他出不去。
Actually, normally jinn will not go out.
通常精灵它不会出去。
Normally jinn will be burned.
通常精灵会在里面被烧掉。
Because the weapon against the jinn is Quran.
因为要对抗精灵的武器就是古兰经。
And jinn is created from fire.
精灵是用火造的。
So his punishment is to be burned.
所以对精灵的惩罚就是被烧掉。
And actually, when we are helping someone for this, we don't care about the jinn, we care about this Muslim person.
当我们要帮助一个被精灵附身的人的时候，我们并不是要去帮助这个精灵，而是要帮助这个被附身的人。
When this Muslim person, when this occupied person, let us say, he is reciting with the group, with the imam or with the group, this will help the jinn either to run away or will be burned inside the body if it is inside the body.
如果这个被附身的人跟着周遭要帮助他的人一起来念诵古兰经的经文的话，那么就会让这个里面的这个精灵，要么就是跑出去，或者在里面被烧掉。
This is subject, actually this subject is very long subject.
实际上这个主题非常的大，非常的深。
And there are a lot of imams, there are some imams they agree, some imams they disagree.
有一些教长同意，有些教长不同意。
Because actually some imams they depend or they relate their talk according to the ayah Allah says in Quran that they see you from a way that you don't see them.
有些教长呢，他们是根据在古兰经里面讲的，阿拉说，就是说精灵看得到我们，我们看不到精灵。
So they say that jinn they have their life. Human beings, they have their life. Those will never touch those. Those will never touch those.
所以这部分的教长，他们的看法是说，精灵有他们的生活，人类有人类的生活，所以他们绝对不会有什么相干的事情。
But some other imams, they depend in this subject on other ayahs also from Quran.
但是有一些另外部分的教长，他们是根据古兰经的其他的经文、其他的章节来解释。
Like for example, some imams, they relate their speech to chapter 113 and 114.
比方说，有一些教长，他们是根据第113跟114章。
That as long as Allah is asking us or is ordering us to seek refuge in Him from them, this means that they could do something to us.
这一部分的教长，他们的看法是说，既然说阿拉要叫我们，就是说去寻求保护，去对抗这些精灵的话，那表示精灵的确是有办法去伤害我们的。
And this is closer to the reality and to the realistic thing.
第二部分的这个教长，他们的看法是跟我们实际上遇到的情况是比较接近的。
Other questions?
还有其他的问题？
Yes, brother.
Just a very short question. I just want to ask about the money from the drawing. Just for example, that drawing the lottery prize. For example, at 7-Eleven, when we go and we get a receipt, and then this receipt will be drawn once a year. Let's say that once upon a time in a year that I win this lottery. Is this money a lot in heaven or not?
Okay. Okay, the brother is asking about the lottery,
他问的是关于乐透，
but not the real lottery.
但不是真正的乐透。
That when you go to 7-Eleven or when you go to any restaurant or whatever, you buy something, they give you the receipt.
就是说发票，我们去买东西的时候有拿这个发票。
And this receipt, each 1, 2, 3 months, they have the drawing. They have the drawing.
就是2个月呢会开奖一次。
Then you may win 1,000, 1 million, 10 million, whatever, something.
开奖可能会有兑奖的，兑到1000块或者几万块。
So the brother is asking, is this halal or not?
那这个是合于教法的吗？这个讲。
You didn't buy the lottery itself.
你并没有自己去买乐透。 彩券。
You went to that market to buy something.
你只是去这个地方商店去买东西而已。
And this supermarket is offering this kind of gift.
那么这个商店呢，它是有给大家提供这样的一个抽奖的机会。
So it is a gift and it is totally halal.
所以说它是一个礼物，它既然是一个礼物，它就是合于教法。
There is no any problem with this.
所以说这个部分的话是没有任何的问题的。
The real problem is when you go and buy the lottery, you pay the money only for the lottery. This is a problem.
如果说我们直接到这个彩券行去买彩券的话，这样子就不行。
So you keep all of your fapiaos.
所以说发票都可以收起来。
Don't throw it away, huh?
不要把发票留下来。
Actually, if you don't want to keep it, because I saw this, they put the boxes outside. You can keep one box here. And those who don't want the fapiao, just put it. And then you check it.
我们这个清真寺也可以放这个捐发票的箱，捐发票箱。如果大家不想要留在兑奖，可以拿来捐出去。
And actually, Allah is counting.
事实上，阿拉是在上面，他是有在计算。
For example, if the sister put one fapiao there,
比方说有个姐妹放了一张发票，
and then other sisters and brothers and hundreds of people, they put fapiaos,
很多人都放发票，
then
捐发票。
then if her fapiao, for example, win 1 million,
如果他的发票呢中了100万，
she will get the benefit of this 1 million, no matter she knows that it is her fapiao or not.
不管他知不知道这个发票是不是他的，他最后呢，他都会得到这个100万，等于说是他捐出去的这个回事。
Allah knows that it belongs to her.
他知道这个100万的发票是属于他的。
And of course, all the people who were helping in this, like for example, in the masjid, all the people, all the staff who are helping in this, they will get exactly the same benefit without any missing part.
所有任何人在协助帮忙做这个发票捐献还有发票兑奖这个部分的所有的工作人员都会得到跟这个捐出发票的姐妹同样的回事。
When they are collecting this money and then they are donating it or using it for Islam, then they all will get the benefits.
所以像这些工作人员，他们去领这个100万，然后去安排100万要去拿出帮助哪些人，或是做哪些的建设。那有在从事这些工作的人都会得到同样的回事。
And don't forget the story of the student of the Prophet Musa alayhi salam.
那不要忘记这个先知摩西他的学生。
Remember when people were poor and that student, he looked at the mountain and he was telling the Prophet Musa, I wish this mountain is food belong to me. I would donate it all for people to eat.
就是先知摩西他的一个学生，他那时候有很多的穷人，然后他就看到一座山，他就说啊，如果说这座山是属于我的，那我把这座山所有生产的作物全部捐出来，让那些穷苦的人有钱吃。
Then Allah told the Prophet Musa,
那同时呢，阿拉就告诉先知摩西，
tell your student that I accept his donation.
阿拉跟摩西说，你跟你的学生讲，他的捐款我接受。
So for example, when you put this fapiao in this box and you wish that this fapiao will win $10 million and will go to poor people, Allah will accept this donation.
所以当你把这个发票捐出来的时候，同时呢，你举例说，我希望这张发票能够中了1000万，1000万能够拿去帮助所有需要的人的话，那么阿拉会接受你这样的一个举例。
So you can put a box outside.
对，捐发票。
Okay, any other questions? Yes, brother.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
There's two questions. The first one is how to make salat. How to make our salat
Khusuf.
While meanwhile the Satan still whispering us in 24 hours. And the second one, continuing our brother question. How about if that papia is not